Why do content creators make those faces? The simple answer is because you click on them. And it's going to go beyond that. I'm going to give you more than that. But the reality is, I mean, you're watching this video. You looked at it, you saw the title, you saw my face, and you went, I wonder what that's about. I want to hear this. I trust that guy. He knows what he's talking about. That's why they do it. You ever notice that real estate's, realtors, they put their face on every listing and stuff. And on their card, it's their face, and they're having a wonderful day because it's the same thing. My stepfather once told me, he's like, what do you want to do in life? And I said, well, I want to do anything but sales. And he's like, Jeff, I'm going to tell you, everything in life is sales. And he wasn't wrong. You try to get that first job, you're selling them that you are the product. You're like, you should buy me. You should hire me and pay me money. You're trying to get that job. You want to borrow the car for the weekend. You're trying to convince your parents that you're trying to sell them while you can buy the car. You're trying to get that girl to go out with you, and you're talking to her, and you're hyping up all this. You're selling her on why she should spend her time with you. Almost everything, not everything in life is sales, but a lot of it is sales. And sales, when it comes right down to it, is about relationships. So the good news is you only need to be doing these thumbnail faces if you're trying to build a relationship with the viewer, if you're trying to build trust, because they see that person and they go, okay, there's a real person. It's probably not AI slop. It's probably not just some jumbled mess of something. There's actually a person behind this. I can trust that much. And then once you've seen that person before and you're like, I like that video, you see that face again, you're like, that's a face I can trust. It sends signals to your brain, dopamine releasing, going, trust. We have this relationship. We know this person. This is somebody we like, okay? Now, as far as the faces themselves, the good news is that a lot of that stuff, that kind of stuff, you generally, if you're an adult, you really don't have to be doing that often. I still do it every once in a while. I'll throw it into some of my thumbnails just to have fun because, the same thumbnail every time is a bit boring and gets a little repetitive. So I like to mix it up. There's only so much you can do because a thumbnail is a 2.5-second sales pitch. Somebody glances at it and they're about to move on. And you have to, in 2.5 seconds, be able to communicate everything that's going on. This was, why are they doing this? And you saw all the faces of me and you're like, well, that's weird. That's a jumbled mess. And he's covering his mouth. He's clearly not thrilled about this situation. So let's find out. And that's what I'm delivering here. That's the other thing is you can't just make it clickbait. You can't put a pretty girl in a bikini and then have someone like me sitting here talking to you and no girl in a bikini. That would be false information. People wouldn't like that. Okay. You also wouldn't like me in a bikini either. This could go badly both ways. What you have to do is you have to deliver what's in the thumbnail, but you also have to sell in the thumbnail and you have to communicate. If you are doing educational content of any kind, you're building a relationship, whether I'm teaching you about tools or about, how to buy cryptocurrency, how to get better at YouTube, what's the best, cell phone that you should be buying. Those are all educational or tangentially, there's a word, I'm screwing up, content that builds that, you need that relationship for. If you're just having fun content, like, you're going out, surfing or you're doing something, not as necessary, okay? Because you're not trying to convince that person that there needs to be trust. All right. If you're doing a surfing video, you can do a thumbnail of you on a surfboard surfing. It doesn't have to be crazy or anything like that because they see that. In fact, it could just be the surfboard. It could be the surfboard in the sand with the waves, like going surfing today. That would be a great thumbnail. It's intriguing. It leads that mind to wander and go, what is this going to be for me? Now, how do we do those thumbnails? Well, I'll be honest. What I do is I'll record, and every so often I update them. I think I'm looking better than normal. I've lost a few more pounds. My beard has come in. I really overshaved my beard. So the thumbnails I just did are terrible. And eventually when my beard comes in a little bit more, we will redo them. But I just shot a video. And at the end of that video, I waited like 10 seconds to give myself a break. And then I literally sat there and went, And you give yourself a pause between each one before you do the next one. And usually they're better if you look at the camera. If you're looking off camera, you don't have that kind of connection. You want to make that connection like, hey, all right? You know, that kind of stuff. You know, and even the ones where you don't like them, I do something like this. You know, there's a lot that can be communicated in just a second or two with a good facial expression and some hand gestures as well. You don't have to use them. No one's going to force you. The YouTube police aren't going to come down and lock you up and, you know, take away your YouTube keys. They might put you in YouTube timeout, though, because it all comes down to the viewers. Viewers want to see that there's a real person behind it, okay? If they don't see it and they click on it, they hear that AI and they're like, oh, shoot. But if they see a person, they're more likely to trust it. And if they do click on it and then there is AI, then they're really upset. So the good news is you don't have to do the thumbnail face. Even better news is you don't have to do the crazy, unless you're dealing with like teenagers and maybe 20-something-year-olds and something like that. If you're dealing with more mature people, you can move past it. But it's good to mix it up. It's good to have some fun. And you only have a second or two to sell it, to communicate, to let them know what's going to be in the thumbnail. Ask yourself, are you going to be doing faces like this? And can you just do it at the end of any video? Yes, you can do your video and then stop and do your thumbnail face. You don't have to do it like I did, chop it up and then just have this bag of faces you can grab and throw it up there. That's just, it's honestly more convenient. And a lot of times I'll do a video and I'll forget and I won't do a thumbnail thing in it. And then I can just grab from the grab bag. And I got to the point where I'm just like, you know what? The grab bag's good enough. It lets people know who I am. It shows them on brand. Quick tip, 2 different things. One on my other channel, my hat, and I wear a different hat for each channel, if you hadn't noticed. This is my hat I wear on my main channel. If you notice, the logo is symmetrical. So if I do this, I can take that picture and I can flip it and I can use it 2 ways. On this one, I can't do that. It says coach and it looks weird backwards. So that means instead of being able to take like 6 thumbnails and then just flip them and get 12, I now have to do all 12. Trust me, I just did it. Anyway, if we brought you some value, I hope you're going to chomp the old like button, smash that subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.